Hey, what is going on? It is Basic Bros Reactions here, and today I'm gonna be doing a reaction to Yena's latest comeback for Catch Catch. And so Yena is such an interesting soloist. I feel like to begin with K-pop soloists, especially just in the last year or two, it's been so much harder for soloists. But with Yena, she first came out, she came from the produced series, and she was a pretty popular member of IZ*ONE, which was a super big one. And when she first came out, she was doing really well. And then I believe with her last comeback, Hate Rodrigo, that's when things just kind of went off the rails, and people were upset. They thought that she was trash talking Olivia Rodrigo, which I don't think that she was at all, but at the same time I was like, that's kind of I don't know if from a PR perspective I would have the title of my song be Hate Rodrigo, because even if you mean it like, oh, I hate her because she's so like perfect or whatnot, which is what I kind of got the gist of it, it just wasn't the greatest optics, especially within the world of K-pop and just in music in general, that I would have been like, let's name it something else and let's kind of steer away from that. But anyways, I'm excited to check her out because she just has such a unique sound, and I feel like the energy that she brings is kind of more in line with like second gen K-pop, which is when I first kind of got into K-pop. And so any artist or group that kind of reminisce to that sound, I'm always gonna want to try and check it out. And so I heard like little snippets of Catch Catch and seen little pictures of the video, and it reminded me of second gen. So I was like, hey, let's just go ahead and check it out and see what it is about. And it's been a minute since we've done a reaction to her, so now's the perfect time. So we will go ahead and we will get into this reaction in 3, 2, 1.
Catch my heart, catch my heart, baby, catch my heart,
This is a lot. Oh yeah, this reminds me of girl groups. Oh, I love the goofiness of it. This is so cute. This is so second gen coming. Yeah. Um, that's like so weird because it's like I like and dislike that song so much. Like it's so hard to kind of put into words. So I'm gonna try to. We're gonna do this. We're gonna power through. So it really did remind me of like when the video was going and everything. It reminded me of Caramel, which was a group that I really enjoyed, but they just had such goofy but fun and silly songs and videos, and so this really fit into that like world for me, which just like brought back just like those memories. And even with like the dance, how like kind of catchy, simple but like goofy but fun the dance was, and the things that were going on in the video, it just took me right back to that place. So in that sense, I was like, oh, the memories, like just back when K-pop didn't take itself so serious and it was just so much fun. But then at the same time, I was like, I don't think I would listen to this again. But I love what it did. And I mean, like, I don't think I would go out of my way to listen to it, but it wasn't bad. And it was like really catchy. And it's like one of those things, like it's one of those songs that's like so goofy that like I wouldn't be like I'm embarrassed to be like I like it, because I like what I like. I don't really care if people agree or not. But at the same time, it's not like something I would want to listen to a ton. But like if it came on, I would be like being like goofy with it, especially if I was like in a really goofy, silly mood or whatever, or if I wanted to bring that energy. Like this is something that I would like listen to, and I just love that for her to go there. And I've always said, and if you check out other reactions, even from like groups that aren't super popular, I love when a group or idol or whoever does something that's outside of the box and kind of like be. And that's the thing about Yena, is that I may not always like her music. As a matter of fact, for the most part, I don't really gravitate towards it, but I respect what she does, because you need to have that fun, goofy K-pop to balance out some of the really serious and all this other stuff that's going on. And I love, that even though this might not be for me, if somebody was like, oh, I really like that song, I would be like, oh, I see why. Like that's cool. I didn't like it per se, like it's not my vibe, but I can enjoy it because it's done well, and you can tell that there was a lot of energy, effort put into it, and it was really fun. It's really auto-tuned a lot. That threw me off a little bit, just because she has like a really good voice too. But at the same time, second gen had a lot of auto tune. So, it's like a lot of different things going on in my head. So that's like kind of where I'm like, I like it, but I also don't like it. So I guess if I was giving it a rating, I would just go ahead. I'll give it a solid. No, I'm gonna give it a solid 7. I just think that it was very solid for what it was. Is it something that I would personally want to listen to a lot? No, but if it came on, I was in a good mood, I would be dancing along to it, and it's just like a lot of fun. It's very infectious, it's very catchy, and it did what it needed to do. And if this is your lane, more power to you. I am glad that we actually did check it out, and I do love that, once again, being able to show love and check out things that aren't just always so super mainstream, or doing, that's all that's in a certain lane. I love being able to check out like, some stuff that's a little bit to the left, or to the right, to a little bit that's not just straight center, if that makes sense. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just like babbling. So with that, don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button, and ding that bell so you get notified when we're dropping reactions. And let us know down in the comments below, what did you think of this song and video? And should we do more reactions to kind of like, different groups and soloists that maybe aren't super mainstream? Let us know down in the comments below. And this is Basic Bros Reactions.